Ladies and gentlemen, today you're in for the most thrilling exam. Are you ready? As he strolled along the beach, he promised the spirit of the general he'd be like a good babysitter for Thunder, only to find that he discovered to his astonishment that Thunder was completely missing. Filled with her gruff $10 retroflex so cute, he quickly inquired his father and was informed of the shocking news. Thunder had been sold. He could hardly believe it sold. How could anyone consider selling Thunder before heading to college a sensible decision? Shen completely lost his composure and hurried towards the port. Unfortunately, he was too late and yelled in despair, full of rage toward that cold-hearted dad, starting his rebellion. Determined to be a knight, it wasn't the glorious life he imagined. His horse bolted on the first day. In the chaos, he was confused, but he arrived like a superhero and saved the horse. Shen got scolded before saying thanks. During afternoon training, Aji charged in, leaving Shen confused. Was he making fun of Shen too? Furious, Shen challenged him to a race, causing chaos, and the horse trainer, still eating lunch, rushed over. The trainer kicked Shen without a second thought, while Aji only got a light scolding, leaving Shen to clean the stables as punishment. But thinking of his childhood dreams, Shen felt these troubles were a piece of cake literally compared to a candy. Suddenly, he reminisced about his sweet memories with Thunder, a smile creeping onto his face. Wow, you can really eat, huh? I should have prepared sooner. Mr. Yin, another horse trainer, witnessed the scene and realized Shen was the real deal. With his encouragement, Shen regained his confidence for the upcoming matches, and finally, the first race was upon him. The trainer recommended both Shen and Aji to the boss, especially the superstar Aji, who was shining bright after graduation. Hey, I did great. Oh hi, Im Song Chi. Greetings, Im Shen, and all I desire is to ride horses. Shen felt a bit shivery after being ignored, but it was finally his turn to shine. The trainer warned him to block number 5, but how on earth was he supposed to do that? As the race reached a climax, number 5 suddenly begged Shen to let him through, fearing he might fall if he didn't. Shen, ever the good guy, agreed without a second thought, only turned up in last place. Exhausted, Shen got the furious scolding from the trainer right after he stepped off the field, igniting his inner fire. He realized this was clearly the trainer's scheme, and he was just a pawn, rushing to the bathroom to splash cold water on his face. The TV blared the race highlights, where Aji casually took the crown, but Shen refused to give up so easily. He firmly believed that with hard work, he'd shine one day, caring for his racehorse like a doting parent. With his exceptional keen observation skills, he swiftly detected something unusual with Bluebird's front leg and, without hesitation, immediately reported it to the trainer. He secretly hoped it was just a false alarm. As the race began, he flew on his horse like a missile, filled with the desire to win, but at the last moment, his horse stumbled, and he made the tough choice to abandon the race. Confused glances surrounded him as Shen helplessly attempted to explain, only to encounter the trainer's cold indifference, leaving him feeling deeply dejected. Then a colleague revealed that Bluebird was actually injured, and he zipped it up, worried about being outed for sure. But after thinking it through, Shen still got fired, talk about being bummed out. Determined to clarify, he sought out the boss, hoping to unveil the truth and make him understand everything. HMPH, an injured horse ends up feeding the lions. Unable to contain his anger any longer upon hearing this, Shen jokingly retorted, "Or are you aspiring to be that lion?" Forget about the unfinished horse chores, just clean the horse's mess up. Shen's worldview crumbled, leading him to question if he was cut out for being a horseman. Packing up his stuff, he bid farewell to his classmates, feeling blank on the bus ride home. Suddenly, he looked up and spotted a horse that looked just like Thunder. That horse seemed to recognize him too, its striking white fur standing out. But Thunder didn't stop, as if avoiding him on purpose, so Shen chased after him. Turns out, he had a past encounter with Thunder when he was drunk. What a blunder. He got blocked by a passerby and missed Thunder, only to face serious consequences after that. At home, his dad still had that indifferent look, which Shen was used to, but through his uncle's words, he finally understood his father's intentions. In fact, his father had prepared new horseshoes for Thunder already, leaving Shen with mixed emotions. He decided to embrace his fate and settle for a stable life, finding joy in simplicity. Meanwhile, Mr. Yin found a new racehorse owner and was determined to recruit Shen. "We're determined to bring Shen back onto the stage of the racing scene." Upon hearing the news from Mr. Yin, Shen's once solid resolve began to waver. The next day, he confessed his decision to his mother in front of the powder. "I don't want to give up my childhood dream. I want to return to the racing scene with Thunder."